Who are the best teachers in our life? Well, we have several. We have our school teachers, we have our college teachers, we have guides, we have consultants, we have gurus. But according to me, the best teachers in our life are the tough moments in our life, are the challenges in our life, are the not so pleasant situations in our life. But what stops us from learning from these painful moments is our ego. Our ego gets in our way. We are so full of our own opinions, our own judgments, our own biases that we just fail to listen to what life is trying to tell us at such moments in our life. Here's my story to highlight the point. So there's this man who stays on top of a hill, and the hill has lots of twists and curves, and the road towards the top of the hill is full of curves ahead. And every day he drives his car to the top of the hill and down. He knows almost every nook and corner of the hill by heart. And one day he's driving in full speed, and suddenly from nowhere a car comes in front of him, and he's just about to bang on the car. So with all his driving skills he saves himself, and he's very angry at the driver from the opposite car, and he very angrily looks at the car, and just for a brief second he meets eye to eye with the driver of the opposite car, and it's a lady. And that lady looks at him and says, "Pig, pig." Now he's all the more angry. He says, "You make a mistake and you're going to bang on me. I saved you and you call me a pig." So he responds back and says, "You bitch, you bitch." And he moves a few moments ahead, and his car bangs on a pig. Now the lady is trying to tell him that save yourself, there's a pig ahead. But he thinks she is calling him a pig, and so he doesn't want to take it lying down. So he gives it back by calling her a bitch instead. Now that is exactly what happens in life. There are so many times in life when life is shouting pig, pig, and our ego gets involved. It takes the whole thing so personally that it just fails to get the message what life is trying to teach us. So my dear friends, when ego is in charge, we are absolutely stubborn, we are on the defensive, so we don't want to learn. Maybe there are so many times in life we are trying to achieve something, and then we follow the maxim, try and try till you succeed. But then life is such a funny thing that unless and until you learn a particular lesson, it keeps on teaching you the lesson again and again and again. So in spite of trying again and again, if you don't learn the lesson, we are not going to succeed. And it happens so many times that we try so many times, we try again and again and again, and yet we don't succeed. We actually fall into the definition of insanity. And the definition of insanity says doing the same things again and again and expecting different results. Now this is exactly what can happen, and it happens in the case of so many people who try and ultimately blame it on luck because they don't get the desired results. And smart are those people who put their ego aside, who listen with all their awareness what life is trying to teach them through all the experiences, particularly the painful ones, and that's how they get ahead in life. So when life gets painful, just tell your ego to shut up and listen to what it's trying to tell you and learn from it. That's it for today. So learn more, contribute more, have fun in life, and celebrate your uniqueness. Thank you for listening.